Congrats on the win. The 20-yard touchdown there. Can you just kind of tell me exactly what you saw on that and how big was that, after Allen scores at the end of the first half to come back and get points right away in the third quarter?
Yeah. The defense at first, I thought the safety was going to be outside leverage me. I was still thinking it was going to be a good opportunity to get the ball. And then I went vertical, and then I saw the linebacker attach me inside, and I was like, this is the perfect look. So I was hoping the ball was going to be in there when I turned, and it was, and good throw.
Rachel Hotmayer, go ahead.
Thank you. Hey, Robert, on National Tight Ends Day, obviously you're making some big moves. What's it like to have an impact on the game and kind of have a day like this, whether it's, I don't want to call it a joke, but, to really recognize the position and see what you're doing on the field?
Yeah, it was good to be back in the end zone, that's for sure. But, yeah, just doing every week, every day I go in, just doing what is asked of me and what is going to help our team win. And today I was, a little bit more a part of the pass game. And, it feels good definitely to get in the end zone and get some production. But at the end of the day, it really is, a win. And that's all we really care about.
Ryan Wood.
Hey, Robert, I'm curious on the third down catch for 25 yards down the middle of the field. What did you see on that play? And how important do you think your role is as a tight end on those third downs to be a big play guy like that?
Yeah, I was going vertical and I saw the safeties, widen. I thought I was about to get smoked over the middle, so I covered up, and I guess they weren't even really that near me. But just third downs, whether it's stretching the field, a route, a chip, I'm gonna do whatever is asked of me. I just want to win games. I want to win a Super Bowl so bad. So week by week, day by day, it's going to change, whether, production or, the help I need to give. So I'm just glad that today was a good day to kind of get the production in the pass game.
Bill Huber, go ahead.
Hey, Robert, I know you just kind of answered this a second ago, but has it been frustrating at all personally? I mean, considering the year that you had last year, you had a hell of a training camp. Has it been any sense of frustration at all?
I wouldn't say it's frustration, but we're getting wins. We're 6-1. I'm not really going to complain about that. It's hard to win in the NFL. I'm not going to sit here and, pout over statistics or, balls or whatever it is. As long as we're holding up the trophy at the end of the year, I really don't care what my stats are.
Kyle Malzahn, go ahead.
Hey, Robert, I got to ask you, does it ever get old catching touchdown passes from Aaron Rodgers?
Never. I don't think it'll ever be. I don't think catching the football in general gets old. I was kind of talking about this with J.O., our tight ends coach. I was just saying, I think, honestly, catching a first down and then getting back into the swing of, playing, a series or something like that might be the best feeling. Catching a first down, getting hyped up, and then going putting your face on someone next play or going to catch possibly another pass might be the best feeling, more than a touchdown. But don't tell people I said that.
Wes Hodkowitz, go ahead.
Hey, Robert, if I can follow up from my first question too, with Allen getting that touchdown, Gary gets the ball back to you guys and then you score. How much do you think that changed the momentum of everything, being able to double up and obviously getting the takeaway in as well?
Definitely. I mean, playing fast, getting ahead, and I think our defense is just coming along. I know we have a lot of, injuries and such over there, but they're playing fast, they're playing physical, they're doing their best, and we're coming out and winning games. And I mean, a credit to what they do on the other side of the ball too. I mean, Coach Barry's getting them right, and those boys are bought in and they're playing hard.
Let's see. Bill Huber, go ahead.
Hey, Robert, with the schedule coming up, was it any challenge at all to not be looking ahead today? Obviously, it doesn't appear that you did, but was it a challenge at all?
I mean, you got a plan. We had a plan. I mean, going into this week, following with the Thursday game. But like you said, you don't want to look into the future, but you kind of have to with the reality of this game and these Thursday games. So, yeah, just now that the game's over, just start recovering and getting ready for that Thursday travel and, Wednesday travel to a Thursday game out in Arizona. So, yeah, I think the prep starts immediately right now.
Rachel Hotmayer?
Hi again. Pretty emphatic, spike Selly from you after that touchdown. Was that more a moment of personal vindication, or, you're thinking of that 21-7 lead, or you're really just like, I'm so proud of myself for getting here?
I think it was just more so like I'm back in the end zone. I'm, like before, it was just kind of a stretch of, more so blocking and not getting the ball as much, but again, winning games. So I think it was just kind of that sigh of relief and a lot of built up just hype for that spike. Needed it.
Ryan Wood?
Hey, Rob, I want to ask you two questions real quick. The first is a follow-up on the third down catch. So you thought that you were about to get smoked. Are you able to sense during real time on the field what the defense is doing and how close they are? Was that a huge shock to you how wide open you were?
I mean, just kind of when you're taking those mental pictures as you run your route, you see the show, the defense, you see the, where everyone's at. And then when you kind of bend it in there and you see the ball, you kind of have to think of the time for the ball to get there, people driving on that, and the concept that you have as an offense of where your people are at. So you got to kind of feel where the defenders are going to be at. I guess he just kind of let up a little bit to hit me. So, but yeah, just having a feel. I mean, I've ran so many routes over the middle in my lifetime, just kind of getting that feel and just, whatever it takes to hold on to that ball.
And I wanted to ask you about the touchdown in, I guess, a non-stats way, because this isn't fantasy football. You know your role to this offense and how important you are, especially in the red zone. So to not have any trips to the end zone since week 2, I mean, did that weigh on you, not just because of the stats, but because you know how important you are to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, just as the competitor I am, and how bad how hard I work every day this off season, put in everything I can. I mean, I saw what I did last year, and I just want to be better than what I was last year. And I kind of had to realize that, stats don't really define being better than last year. I became so much better at blocking. I became so much more mentally just aware of what the offense, is doing and what our job is and what our goals are. And I wouldn't say it's like frustrating or anything like that, but at the end of the day, we just want to win ball games, and that's what we're doing.
Rob Reichel, go ahead.
Hey, Robert, you got me this time?
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, kind of following up on Bill's question just about what's coming up on the schedule. I mean, you've got trips coming out of Arizona, KC, Minnesota, and home games with Seattle and the Rams in the next month. I mean, those are probably 5 of the 10 or 12 best teams, 15 in football. Just, do you remember a more daunting stretch that, the schedule kind of laid out for you guys? Just maybe how tough is this month going to be, Robert?
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to show up every day. Every team that we go against has to put on the same shoulder pads, got to put on the same helmet, and come to work every day and work. If you're thinking about how hard it is or whatever, that's going to creep in. I think that just embracing it and just being grateful for the situation that we're in, that I'm in, and just taking it day by day, and just, like I said, just being grateful for the opportunity to go out there and, showcase my talent, the team showcase their talents. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be a part of, this team, this organization. So I'm just going to keep putting my head down and working. And, we got to go against a good team, but those guys have to go against a good team as well, and us.